Hi, welcome to our Jam and Vlog lesson for January 4th. We are playing some pieces from the rhythm Tschatscho, and I got to give a shout out to my teacher Tobos Lubamba, who is my source for most of the Congolese technique and rhythms that I've been blessed to study. And this first part, this bell pattern, is actually old school. It's played on a wooden slit drum, a locoli, and it is one of my favorite alternate claves. It's a different idea of clave. This is found in Tschatscho. It's also found as the fundamental idea behind a lot of the parts in Brazilian samba. There's a lot on it in the Mad Drum Circle Skills book. We play with this particular pattern and examine some of the ways it was incorporated into samba. This is really cool how this part divides the bar into upbeat and downbeat cycles. And here's how it goes. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 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 The next part we're going to do is going to be a high drum pattern. And in Congolese parlance, it's called a polo or a polo polo. And Tobo said that means talk, because it's a simple, repetitive part that just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. And this one's very easy. We only need one beat to count it, because the whole pattern is just tone, tone, rest, rest. That's the whole pattern. So it's going to sound like this. 1E and 1E and 1E and 1E and 1E and 1E and And this is a good one because it gives you a lot of time to think. You can really focus on getting nice hollow tones. So that's our high drum pattern. So here is the mid drum, is a mid drum part for Tschatscho. There's tons of parts for Tschatscho. The Congolese music tends to have a very wide instrumentation. One time Toba said it was like a lot of fingers, a lot of different sounds go into the orchestrations. But here's the mid drum part that we're going to do for that today. And this is another one of those that is the pattern. If we were just going to speak the pattern, it would be tone, bass, rest, tone, tone, bass, rest, rest. However, this is one where it does not line up on what we think of as the one. So what you're going to hear is going to be bass, rest, rest, tone, bass, rest, tone, tone, bass, rest, rest, tone, bass, rest. So it's going to be, again, initiating with just that bass, and then you're going to pick up the feel of the repetitive pattern. So here we go on the count. So here we go. Here's how it's going to sound. I'm laughing because of shit you can't see, because it's got deleted in the cutting room. So here's how that's going to sound on the count. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2 and 3, 4. So there's our 3 parts from Congolese Tschatscho for today. And scroll on down and you'll see offerings to all of our fine publications and music productions down at the bottom of each blog. And we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow.